I think like it kind of gives boost your confidence. Somehow I can also like, hi, how are you? What's your name? Can I get your number? Can we be friends on Facebook and all that? Randomly with last what's there is either yes or no, but so hello and welcome back here. I'm Umachi and I live and study here in the Philippines. You're welcome to this channel, and if you're new here, kindly subscribe, and thank you to my subscribers. Click on the notification bell so you get my updates whenever it's out there. So yeah, we're still on the experiences and challenges facing students while living in this country, as I've been talking on that if you watch through the videos I've posted on my channel for a while now. So today particularly, I'm going to be sharing with you the habits that I've picked up while living here in the Philippines. So yes, let's get right down into the habits that I have learned while living in the Philippines. The number one habit that I've adapted to while living here in the Philippines is the use of my left hand. The use of my left hand to give people things, the use of my left hand to do virtually everything I can do with my right hand. Because here in the Philippines, it is common to use their left hand just like they use their right hand. So I in turn have been using my left hand interchangeably. So I fear that when I leave this country eventually, I might have the difficulty with having to readjust to using my left hands unlike how it is done here, because you know in Nigeria it's frowned upon to use your left hand to do anything or to give someone something. So yeah, I in turn, just like Filipinos, have been using my left hand interchangeably with the right one. Code switching. Code switching is a pattern whereby you change the way you're speaking in order to suit the environment that you are in. For instance, if I'm speaking to a Filipino, I won't be speaking to a Filipino like I'm speaking right now. I will definitely have to speak in a way like lower your voice and use their kind of accents. That way they understand you more. That way they are more okay and comfortable even talking back to you, so they don't have to feel intimidated with you speaking big English and all that. So it's another habit that I've actually picked up. Sometimes even when I'm talking to my people on phone, I tend to kind of go like, oh, the bar, and they're like, excuse you, what are you saying, you know? So it's kind of the reflex action now in me to also kind of code switch and use the Filipino accent sometimes when I am speaking. Other habits include the use of po. Po is a sign of respect. When you're greeting someone or you're talking to someone and you end the statement with po, it means that you're well trained. It means that you have home training. It means that you have respect. So when you're talking to an elderly person, even when the person is not elderly, to me now I kind of like end it with po. So if I'm like talking to them, I'm like, thank you po, salamat po, you know, like just add the po, good morning po, can I get this po, everything po. So you just have to add the po to it as a sign of respect. They love it when a foreigner makes that attempt and greets them like that. You see the way they will look at you. Oh yeah, I'm foreigner, diba? How many years have you been here? You know. So they strike a conversation with you when you tend to be more respectful towards them. And also the use of ate as with regards to auntie. You call your auntie or your bigger ladies like that, someone you feel like might be older to you or you don't know the age difference, you use the ate to regard them. They love to hear that because you might not know the stranger's name, so you can't go about doing haste, excuse you, and all that kind of thing. So you just use ate and they will be happy and cheerful towards you when they're responding. And then kuya for the guys, you know. You meet a guy there at the shop or outside, you want to ask for anything, you want to talk to them, you just want to say hi, you say kuya, they're more cheerful and warm towards you. So that in turn has is a habit that I've picked up while staying here. So it's no longer hard for me to go out there and I'm just like, yeah, speaking in that kind of, yeah. And as well as the exclamation marks. I think I champion in this one because my classmates are always laughing at me. You know, when you learn something and you overuse it, that's my case. The exclamation marks like grabe, oh my gosh, hala, anona, you know. So in classrooms, when they say anything that is funny or shocking, I'm always like grabe. Everybody will start laughing because that's just the most commonest to me, and kind of leaves my mouth when I'm shocked at something. So even when I'm speaking now to some Nigerians as well, you find yourself saying, my gosh, the bar hala. So the exclamation marks is another habit here in the Philippines that I have picked up. Another one is the use of lemon on your food. When I came, it was really hard, you know, using lemon on your rice. When you're eating, you add lemon to it. But I watched my friend then, as she would eat, she enjoys it. I'm like, this thing is sour, what's tasty about it? And then with time I also adjusted, and now I use lemon to eat in my food, and I don't feel like that lemon actually is used in exchange for chili, that's pepper. So because here they don't eat pepper as much as we do. I don't even know, do they do eat pepper though, but not in the quantity as we do. So they in turn kind of interchange that with the sour taste of lemon when they are eating. So I, as of this point, can actually eat with lemon on my food and not feel like there's anything. So it's a habit that I've picked while living amongst Filipinos in the country of Philippines. So guys, please, if you've not subscribed to my channel at this point, I would like you to do so and support me, and click on your notification bell so you get my updates whenever it's out there. And let's continue. Another habit I've picked up here is smiling. Filipinos smile a lot even when they don't like you. That's something that is very, very weird. Somebody does not need to like you to actually smile at you, and that's what I mentioned when I said the first part of what I like this country. You know, there is courtesy. With Filipinos, there is courtesy. They don't need to know you, they don't need to like you, but they will stay in their lane. They won't go out of their way to make trouble with you. Filipinos are not confrontational. So in as much as somebody does not know you or might not even fancy you, or maybe they know you but they don't like you, they will still smile at you and pass you, you know. And that's something that I in turn have kind of learned to smile at people, because ordinarily, you don't know, back home everybody gets strong face, who they smile with you, but here smiling is just normal. So you have to, and it also helps you a lot, because when you don't smile, they tend to think that you're angry or you're not welcoming, and they will not come close to you. But when you smile a lot, yeah, they become more welcoming, and then you find yourself getting more accepted. So smiling, striking up conversations with strangers, that's one of the things that I am perfecting in, because it's a common thing here in the Philippines. I think like it kind of gives boost your confidence. Somehow I can also like, hi, how are you? What's your name? Can I get your number? Can we be friends on Facebook and all that? Randomly with last what's there is either yes or no. But so it's another habit that I picked up here in the Philippines, and I'm going to leave this at that, because this video is not going to be so long, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please, once again, subscribe if you've not subscribed, and leave a comment for me. Share my videos if you want to support me, and thumbs up this video if you like it, and that'll be all. Thank you for watching, and do have a wonderful day. Stay tuned to this channel as I bring you more interesting and fun activities. Bye.